Covering news where you live. This is 5 News.
We have the top headlines where you live. I'm Tiffany Lee. We're continuing to follow news of a drowning at Beaver Lake over the weekend. The Hickory Creek Fire Department says that Marine units from multiple teams responded to a drowning call Saturday night around 8 p.m. This was at the end of East Highway 264. A spokesperson for the Benton County Sheriff's Office says the victim's body was recovered that night, but officials are not releasing the person's name right now. Investigators in Van Buren are looking into the cause of a large fire, which Crawford County officials are calling suspicious. This video was sent to us by 5 News viewer Stella May Silva. We're told the fire broke out at a pallet yard on Dora Road around 11 o'clock Saturday night, and that by 3 a.m. it had been put out. The Sheriff's Office did note that they do normally call fires as large as this one suspicious, but have nothing more to share right now. We're hearing from the family and friends of Gavin Bivens, the Pea Ridge teen who was killed in a crash in Garfield last Saturday. The man accused of hitting and killing Bivens has since been arrested and is accused of driving while intoxicated and negligent homicide. 5 News reporter Jacob Luthi spoke with Gavin's loved ones to learn about the impact that his loss has had on the community.
Gavin was very adventurous. He was always smiling. He had a smile that could light up the room.
Gavin Bivens' friends and family coming together to remember the 14-year-old after he was struck by a car and killed in Garfield last Saturday.
Gavin loved his sports. He loved riding dirt bikes, loved spending time with his cousins, his family.
A 9th grader at Pea Ridge Junior High, Gavin's love of baseball helped propel him to make the high school team.
He was an all-around player, but he usually played shortstop and pitcher. We're about to play baseball together, and I was really excited, and then he sadly passed.
His best friend, Lane Boer, says that he will miss hanging out with Gavin both on and off the field.
We went in town together, ride electric skateboards. We always went to McDonald's after school.
In the aftermath of Gavin's death, family friend Erica Osterhout says the community has come together in a tremendous way.
Pea Ridge is awesome. They always show up and show out, and this was no different. We've had to move the services from a church here locally to the arena that was built for the high school because it's just an overwhelming amount of support from everyone everywhere.
A family strengthened through tragedy with faith.
And so that's something that his friends talk about, how he loved to share God with them. And that's something that us as a family can remember about him and know that it's not goodbye, but it's I'll see you later, because we know that we're going to see him again one day.
In Pea Ridge, covering news where you live, Jacob Luthi, 5 News.
You can find more information about funeral arrangements and the celebration of life on our website, 5newsonline.com. Now let's send it over to Zach for a check of the forecast.
Thanks, Tiffany. Got some hotter weather here. First couple of days into the new work week. First full week of August heading our way. We got temperatures 93 up to 96 today. Benton, Washington, Madison, Carroll counties, even into Adair and Delaware counties. We'll look for those mid-90s to be expected. Hey, good news is we're not really tracking the humidity part of the equation that we do often through the summer months, right? Here's what the actual air temperature is. Here's what the feels like temperature is. We're not having to do that today, though the humidity will be higher as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. Today it is pretty much just what the actual air temperature is. That's what it'll pretty much feel like outside. Mid to upper 90s for the River Valley, 95 up to 98 degrees. Another night where we dip back into the 60s, 70s. Clear skies. Not much of a wind today. We got winds only about 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the south, so the air not moving together a whole bunch out there. A little stagnant for you after a nice north breeze through the weekend. As we get into Tuesday, bumping it up, likely hottest day of the work week. Upper 90s, triple digits. Little hotter west-southwest wind coming in. Feels like temperatures will be closer to 105. Tiffany?
All right, thanks for that, Zach. Well, happening tomorrow, it's the annual National 9 event for the Springdale Police Department. From 7 to 9, you can stop by the Charlie and Billy George Park for a night of food, fun, and interactions with local police. And this week, the Tawnytown Great Fest celebrates its 125th year. The free carnival event kicks off tomorrow and will run through Saturday from 5 to 11 p.m. This will be each weekday and then noon to 11 on Saturday. Other activities include the grape stomps and live music, plus those famous spaghetti dinners starting Thursday afternoon. And the Arkansas Public Theater's production of Rent will hit the stage after postponing the show because of the Memorial Day weekend tornado. The crew says that they're ready.
The main theme with Rent is community and chosen family and living each day in the moment because tomorrow isn't promised.
Anticipation is, I can feel it in the community, I can feel it within the cast and the crew and the creative team.
We're all definitely ready. It's a very emotional show.
The show will open Thursday at the Medium in Springdale. They are only performing the show 4 times instead of the original 10. Thank you so much for joining us for the latest news and weather where you live. Those are some of your top headlines on this Monday. You can catch up with us again tomorrow for more. Have a great day.